is that not every fight on Elfling gives really good experience. Like, if you're not fighting ogres, like, specifically, you're kind of just wasting your time. Like, if you're fighting wolves or grimps or whatever, it's just, I'd much rather fight on the ocean, where, first of all, the battles are more consistent, they're less likely to result in a party member's death than fighting ogres and creeps and other kind of monsters that can poison you and whatnot. And then, of course, the Kaizokus drop more money than anything else in this point in the game, so I can go into the Marsh Cave with a lot more resources in terms of potion than I could otherwise. That's why I'm doing it this way. Not everyone agrees with this particular strategy, I know, but those people are wrong because I'm correct. Most people who play this game would probably still be running around Canaria fighting imps to get to level 3, because that's what Nintendo Power told you to do back in 1990 when this game was new. I can't believe that. Nintendo Power told you get level 3 before you fight Garland. That's not necessary, you guys. That's just wasting a lot of time. Oh my god, what is wrong with you? Don't do that. Don't do that. Just go walking to Garland and killing him will get you a decent way to level 3. Come on. Used all my lit spells in that fight, but kind of worth it because I like the 5 Kaizoku fight. And we power cycle once again for justice. It gets more exciting, I promise it does. This game gets really, really exciting relatively quickly after you get your guys to the point where they can damage things correctly. Cole, in particular, will be a lot better once I can take away his weapon. He just starts punching things. But he doesn't quite have the hit percent yet. Maybe I'll switch him out when the other guys hit level 5, and we'll see how he do. Hurrah! And I've got 2 lit spells left, so I'll do the Sahag battle next. Yawn! Sometimes Lick will one-shot one of these Sahags, and sometimes it does not. There is a bug in this game. Your characters do have an intelligence stat, but the intelligence stat is useless. It does not factor into any damage calculations or anything like that. So the result of that being that Ryo's spells will never ever get more powerful as he levels up. That 42 damage out of Lit is all he's ever going to get out of the Lit spell from now until the end of time. Which is disturbing and sad, but it is our lot in life. How close am I? Let's see. A little while yet. I don't know why this went so quickly the first time I was out here, and it's taking so long now. I got a lot luckier with the Kaizoku fights, I think. You should play RPGs, Brick Road. We love RPGs. I'm doing it. This is it. It'll be worth it for the later episodes where I blow your guys' mind and shatter this game to a million pieces. I've Let's Played this game a bunch of times. The first time I did it, I was just on Talking Time. I'm like, hey, we're here, Final Fantasy. And then they built me a party of... I had to look this up. I have it in a text file off on the side of my screen. Red Mage, Thief, and White Mage. And their names were Boss, Edit, Adam, and Scub. And I beat the game with those characters, and then like a year later, I did a co-op Let's Play with my good buddy McDole. He played a solo White Mage, and I played a solo Black Mage. Our characters' names were Ika and Ruga. And so we showed people how to destroy the entire game with just one character. Do I still have a Lit? I do still have a Lit. One more fight. Should be some more Kaizokus. Show me them 5 Kaizokus. Show them to me. It's good stuff. A little while after that, for a April Fool's joke, the third Let's Play was a solo thief, whose name I can't say in polite company. And that lasted for one day. I just basically showed off how terrible the thief class is. Because like I said, every party in this game, whether you're using one character or 4 characters or whatever, You want to leverage your advantages in order to succeed at every challenge along the way. And the Thief has no advantages, like none. Especially early in the game here, where his equipment options are so limited. There's just nothing he can do. You have to be like level 40 just to get past the first stages of the game. It's stupid. He has to level so high that he is in danger of monsters running away from him as he's leveling up on those monsters. It's ridiculous. So that lasted for one day, and then April Fools, whatever. The real Let's Play was a playthrough of Final Fantasy Dawn of Souls for the Game Boy Advance, which is not my favorite version of this game, but it is probably the definitive version and the version that I would recommend to people who want to enjoy this game should play. And in that game, they made me use a thief. They gave me fighter, a thief, a black belt, and a black mage. So almost like this party, except with a thief instead of a second fighter. And in that version of the game, the thief is actually really good because his hit percentage is very high, even at level 1. Like at level 1, they can get 2 hits, which is amazing damage right there out of the gate. There's level 5. Well, for 3 of my guys anyway. So there's that. Oh, there's that 32%. That's what I like to see. Okay. And Rio just needs maybe 2 more fights. Maybe 3. Depends on what kind of fights I get. Now Jim and Will should be able to one-shot these Sahags. Let's see how it goes. That'll work. That does it. Now 2 hits coming out. Okay, well, Jim kind of screwed the pooch on that one, but whatever. We won't hold that against him for too long. So my Dawn of Souls party was named Zack, Percy, Bullbelt, and Ika, because people liked the name Ika for a black mage so much that we used it again. That was very fun. And that Let's Play actually went on for a long time. I actually went through and did all the bonus dungeons and everything and got all the treasure and turned my team into like little planet-destroying gods, killed all the super bosses. And do I still have a lit? I do have 2 lits left. So that was fun. And then now I'm doing this. So this is either my 4th or my 5th Let's Play of Final Fantasy, depending on how you look at it. And one of the cool things about this game, though, is that because I know it so well and because I have so much fun with it, is I was able to make each of those Let's Plays a very different experience from the previous one. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm gonna just play the same game again. It's actually a different game depending on how you approach it and what characters you use, and all sorts of things influence that. Almost there, man. Almost to my glorious Lit 2 spell. I've got a lot of gold. Like, a lot. I'm thinking of buying a silver sword for one of my fighters. I might do that. Even though it's not technically necessary, it's just like, I've got the money, why not? I'm gonna lit you up! There is an extremely powerful weapon called the Silver Sword, available in Elfland for 4,000 gold. And I usually don't buy it, but I usually don't have this much money, because for some reason this leveling process, of course it's going to go really fast, except for the one time when I'm recording. Naturally. Naturally, that's... There's Rio. Okay. And now Rio has his first shot of Lit 2. Great. And I've got... You know what? I think I'm going to spend this gold on heal and pure potions, actually. I do not need a silver sword to get through this dungeon, so... Okay, I've got 2 tents, so I'll buy a couple more tents, and I've got 1 pure, so I'll buy a couple more pures. More exciting than the fighting in this game of the leveling up, which, like I said, that's the last time I'll probably have to just level up through the whole game, so don't worry about it, is buying potions. 1 potion at a time. Thrills, chills, and spills. Turn on the turbo button for this and just run myself out of money. Isn't this exciting? No, it's not. How you guys doing? Pretty good, right? Lots of heal potions, huh? Actually, no, that should probably be plenty of heal potions. Wasted the standard for 5 seconds so I can turn my turbo button off. Like, you have to sit here and hold it for 5 seconds. So yeah, I am well prepared for the Marsh Cave. Let's go get us some Zoidbergs, huh? The Zoidberg challenge in this game, getting to the Marsh Cave and getting the crown, is extremely luck-driven. I don't want to fight anything on the way there. I just want to run. Because, first of all, the Zoidbergs are very powerful. They get a lot of hits, they do a lot of damage, and they come at the end of a dungeon full of monsters that can poison you. So if you're not prepared, or in this case, over-prepared, like I am, you probably don't have all the resources to just run in and get out. That's the first problem. Second problem, like I said, they can do a lot of damage. It is entirely possible that a Zoidberg can hit Cole or Rio on the back line and kill them in one hit. Being on the back line does not reduce the amount of damage those characters take. It just reduces the likeliness that they will be chosen for a monster's attack. So, okay. The third thing I've got working against me is the number of Zoidbergs. You can fight either 2, 3, or 4. A 2 Zoidberg battle is very easy. A 4 Zoidberg battle can be very difficult. And then the fourth problem is the variance in spell damage. Lit 2, if I want to get through this Zoidberg fight right here, I need Lit 2 to hit for quite a lot of damage. Like, if it does 17 damage to all the Zoidbergs, I probably won't win the fight. If it hits the Zoidbergs and does 90 damage, which it totally could, I might be in good shape. So we'll see how it goes. There is a bracelet in here. I think I will swing by and grab that for Rio. Come on, get out of here. Those crawls are paralyzing my guys, so they can't run. This is really obnoxious. But this is what I mean by a bad roll. Like, sometimes you just run into a fight like this, and that's all there is to it. Get out of the fight! Move it! Move! Finally, they're gonna nickel and dime me to death. I've got to keep Rio healthy, because without Rio, there is no Zoidberg fight. This team does not stand a chance, even against 2 Zoidbergs. Will not happen. Out of the way, Bat. Thank you. Oh no, get away from the undead. Run, run. Why they front-loaded the difficulty so much in this one dungeon and everything in this dungeon either paralyzes or poisons you. And, like, it's not a long dungeon, it's only like 3 floors, and it's not very